We make the following inferences from the above cell model hypothesis. First, it can be inferred from the hypothesis that the structure of the intermediate filament network in cells is similar to a three-dimensional integrated circuit, and its functional mode is similar to that of a microcomputer. Moreover, the configuration of the intermediate filament network determines the function of the cell. The more complex the configuration, the more complex the cell function, and vice versa. Further inference. Chemical, electronic or other external signals can be directly received by the nucleus through the intermediate filament conduction pathway. A small part of DNA in the nucleus plays a role in encoding cell structural proteins or functional regulation, just like computer application software. This part of DNA is mainly single-copy structural genes and their cis and trans regulatory elements, and its function can be stably inherited through cell mitosis. Another large part of DNA molecules in the nucleus form electromagnetic storage units in the form of nucleosomes, similar to the storage elements used in computers' magnetic rings. These nucleosomes form the hard disk of the nucleus. Together with the intracellular network, it performs the function of cell hardware. This part of DNA is mainly highly repetitive DNA sequences. The core inference of the hypothesis is as follows. The soluble protein outside the cell, similar to a high-level language of a large language model, can interact with cell receptors and convert the programming information carried by the amino acid sequence into electronic signals through cell receptors. It is then transmitted to specific parts of the cell through the intermediate filament network. The information transmitted to the nucleus can be received by DNA nucleosomes and be memorized in the form of electromagnetism. Moreover, the latter can also interact with DNA encoding structural or regulatory genes in a certain way to start or turn off certain genes, so that the information in the cell not only completes the life process planned by the central dogma, but also completes the information process in a triangular way. That is, life information can go from DNA to RNA to protein, and then directly from protein to DNA, thus completing the closed-loop communication between external protein information and nuclear DNA machine language. Because DNA, RNA, and protein form three vertices of a triangle, this optimization of the central dogma is also called the triangular dogma.